Ever walked down the hall? Or even sitting down and was wondering, what is that? In this video, we're going to debunk on how most people think fire sprinklers work and some types of fire sprinklers. A fire sprinkler head is the part of the system you see on the ceiling. It's designed to automatically spray water when it gets hot enough from a fire. It's heat activated, not smoke activated like a smoke detector. And each head works individually, not all at once. Each head has a small glass bulb, or metal link that holds back the water. When the temperature rises, usually 155 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Fahrenheit, the bulb breaks or the link melts. That opens the head and allows water to spray out in a specific pattern, targeting the fire. Let's go over the most common types of heads you'll see in buildings. Pendant heads hang straight down from the ceiling, common in hallways and open ceilings. Upright heads sit on top of piping and spray upward, found in open, unfinished spaces. Sidewall heads, mounted on the wall, they spray out and slightly downward. You'll see these in hotel rooms in small areas. Concealed heads. These are hidden under a decorative cover plate. You'll find them in nicer apartments or offices where appearance matters. Each has a specific use depending on the room size, shape, and design. Have you ever noticed the little colored liquid-filled bulbs inside a fire sprinkler head? That color isn't just for show. It tells you exactly how hot it needs to get before that sprinkler activates. Let's break down what each color means and where you might see them. Orange, 135 degrees, residential homes, apartments, and offices, where the ambient temperature is always controlled and mild. These are the lowest rated heads and will activate quickly in normal indoor conditions. Red, 155 degrees, the most common type, found in apartments, offices, schools, and many commercial buildings. Designed for standard temperature areas, it's the go-to rating for most wet systems. Yellow, 175 degrees mechanical rooms, boiler rooms, near heat-producing equipment. These places run a bit warmer. You don't want a sprinkler going off just because it's hot, so you need a higher activation temperature. Green, 200 degrees, kitchens, warehouses, attics with high ambient temps. For areas that might be warm but only trigger if there's a real fire. Blue, 286 degrees, industrial applications like near ovens, kilns, or steam lines. These need serious heat before activating, so they're perfect where high temps are normal. Purple, 350 degrees, specialized industrial or chemical environments. These systems are designed for extreme heat, often in manufacturing or energy sectors. Black, 500 and up degrees, found in places like steel mills, foundries, or where combustion processes happen. Only used in extreme risk areas where fire temperatures rise fast and high. Remember, always replace with the same color, same temperature rating, and same style. Mixing them up can lead to failed inspections, or worse, a system that doesn't work when you need it most. Let's clear up a really common misconception about sprinkler heads. A lot of people think it's the color or type of liquid inside the bulb that determines when the sprinkler activates. But actually, it's the size of the air bubble inside that tiny glass bulb that does the trick. The larger the air bubble, the higher the temperature it takes to pop that bulb. The smaller the air bubble, the lower the temperature it'll break at. So while the color is a great quick reference, it's really the physics inside that tiny glass tube, that air bubble in the liquid, that controls how the sprinkler reacts in a fire. Once the heat builds up to a certain point, the liquid expands, the pressure rises, and pop, the bulb breaks and water flows. Simple, smart, and pretty incredible when you think about it. Imagine you have two types of sprinklers, and each one is like a different kind of runner. Standard response sprinklers. These sprinklers are like kids who take a little bit of time to get ready when the bell rings. When there's a fire which makes the sprinkler hot, they slowly start releasing water. They work well in buildings where there's a bit more time to slowly control the fire. Let's talk about one of the most important differences in sprinkler heads: standard response versus quick response bulbs. At first glance, they might look the same, but the difference is in how fast they react to heat. Quick response sprinkler heads are designed to activate faster. They have a smaller glass bulb, which means they heat up and burst more quickly when there's a fire. These are commonly found in light hazard areas like offices, schools, and apartment buildings, where getting water to the fire fast can help stop it from spreading and protect people trying to evacuate. Standard response heads, on the other hand, use a larger bulb and are a bit slower to activate. They're typically used in warehouses, mechanical rooms, or storage areas where the goal is more about containing the fire than immediate life safety. Bottom line, and both are effective, but they serve different purposes. Always replace with the exact same type, because mixing them up could mean failing an inspection, or worse, putting people and property at risk. Thanks for joining us here at Fitter University. Stay sharp, stay safe,